Hey everyone, Nick here. I've got a lot of equipment here that I need to sell. It's a lot of backup equipment that I don't necessarily use anymore, and I want to consolidate, minimize, and kind of go down to just one computer. Uh, these computers are awesome. They serve me well. I also got some speakers in this. So everything that I'm going to show you is on the eBay account. So there'll be a link to my eBay page where you guys can purchase this if you're interested. There's a lot of stuff here. We have sound equipment, amplifiers, sound cards. This is like a low pass equalizer for a subwoofer. I'm just going to go through oldest to newest, and there's way more on the channel that I'm selling, but this is more the higher priced, more technical stuff. And I know that if I'm looking on eBay, I'd rather watch somebody actually doing a video of what I'm going to buy versus some picture. So the pictures on the website, they're cell phone pictures, but this is the video to kind of go with it so that you guys know that or know what you're looking at. So let's go ahead and kick this off. We have, the first is the 27-inch iMac. And this is it's a 27-inch iMac. It is a mid 2011 3.4 gig Intel Core i7 processor. I've upgraded the RAM. It's got 24 gig of RAM in it, and it's got the AMD Radeon HD graphics card in there. And I love this computer. This was my first video editing machine, so works excellent. I essentially just do not use it. So this will come with everything you need. The iMac, and it comes with two, wireless keyboard, wireless mouse pad, trackpad. So that's item number one. Item number two, coming over here, this is the mid 2012 MacBook Pro, and this is my backup DJ laptop. I still use it, but it will be sold, and it is a 16 gig. It's got the Intel HD graphics on it. It's a 2.3 gig Intel Core i7. This one's got the 10.9.5 software update, and if you go up here, this one, the mid 2011, actually has the 10.11.2. So that's the only differences there. Everything is great on this laptop. What's nice about this is if you're still in need of a CD drive, it still has it. The only thing on here is there's a little scratch right there. There's a little blemish. And then on the back of it, it has two little dents. So I don't know if you can see that. There's two little dents right there on the bottom. And then a little scuff mark right here. And that's just from putting it on the desk and tables. I think two of those marks were from my DJ stand, which I don't have anymore because it made those two marks. Okay, so that is that laptop. Coming in number three, we have a newer laptop. This one is here we go. This is the mid 2015 MacBook Pro with Retina display, 15-inch, 2.5 gig Intel Core i7 with 16 gigs of RAM, the AMD Radeon graphics card inside. And this one is also running the 10.11.6 version, El Capitan. And this one, there's really no blemishes at all on the top of it. If we look on the back or the top, there's nothing on the top. I don't even think the back has anything. Yeah, and this one's, I pretty much, so this is my main DJ laptop. That's all I use these computers for. So there's pretty much nothing else that these are used for. So they're taken very well care of, well maintained. Both of the laptops obviously come with the power supply. Moving on to computer number 4. This is a late 2015 iMac Retina 5K 27-inch iMac with 10.12.6 macOS Sierra on it. This thing is a beast. It's got the 4 gig Intel Core i7, 32 gigs of RAM, and then the AMD Radeon R9 graphics card. This thing is amazing. This is my main editing iMac. So I love that one. Let's see what else we got here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, coming over here, we have the iPad. So this iPad, if I can find what this one is about. This is the 128 gig iPad Pro, and it's from Verizon, so it has a built-in cell card. I use this for client consultations, and it's paired with a Logi, typing pad. So this is like the case for it. So you can see this is put in here, and it's got a case just like that. It's right there. Got the case. Excellent condition. There's a small crack. I don't know if you can see it right there. Essentially, I was trying to take it out, and it cracked. But being 100% honest, this iPad is flawless. Absolutely flawless. I had one of the expensive, what do you call it, screen protectors put on here. So this thing has a huge glass screen protector on top of it. And you really can't even tell the difference between the screen and this glass protector, but no scratches, no breaking in the glass screen protector at all, so there's no cracks in it. Where is that? So right here is where that little break is, and it's just in like the little bit of plastic clip that holds the iPad into the little case. So nothing falls out, but just to be 100% transparent on all of this. What is next? So next, let's go with the AKG microphones. So these microphones, they're essentially brand new. I just don't ever use this, so that's why it is for sale. So this is the AKG P220. So I got this new from Guitar Center. It still smells new. I've just kept it in its case and have not really used it. So this comes in a case with the little suspension, what am I trying to say? Let me get some more light in here for you guys. The shock mount. I'll go ahead and pull it out. So this shock mount, it's going to come with a mic stand, and who I'm aiming for to buy this is somebody who wants to do maybe a podcast setup. So that's what I used it for, was a podcast setup. So it wasn't taken anywhere, didn't go on any trips, it just stayed in the office. And it'd be perfect for somebody that's looking to put together a podcast studio. So you have this mic, this suspension mount, shock mount, what you want to call it, 2 mic stands, and I'm open to selling them separately, but I am actually listing them as a pair, so you'll get identical ones. So look at this one, see? New, fresh. So we got 2 of these AKG P220 mics, and then we're going to have the 2 Pro Line mic stands. next, let's go over here. So since we were talking about the P220 mics, let's talk about some gear to go with them. So this one, let's see, this is very dark in here in the office. So this is the, oops, over here. This is the M Audio Profire 2626. It's a 24-bit, 192 kilohertz audio interface. It sounds incredible. So this is what I use to record pretty much all of my audio from my podcast. And I know it's a little overkill, but the other iMac, it actually has a FireWire port. So if you look over here, this sound card connects via FireWire. And if you don't have FireWire, you can get an adapter online, and you can hook it up with that. So this will come with a FireWire cable adapter. It'll also, not the adapter, but here, I'll show you. So this is a FireWire connector cable. This is not an adapter. So this goes from the FireWire, and from this end goes into the sound card. This end goes into the iMac, the older iMac. All right, next up we have the DBX. DBX is just a great bunch of audio products, and this one specifically I used as a crossover, but I use it as a mono crossover for a subwoofer that I had. So what I did is I used this for an external sub that did not have a way of connecting to my main system. So what I did is I went in here, and you can do a just single channel mono input. So I just attached this. So one of these goes into from the speaker. Another one goes directly back into the sub to power, actually not the sub, but the amp. So the amp that I used is this one down here. It is the, let's go to the very front. This is the Electro Voice Q99, and this is an amazing amplifier. It is incredibly heavy, and if you look here in the back, this got bent. I wish they made a way to remove these tabs, because they just stick out. So they just stick out for no reason. I mean, I know it's used for rack mounting, but I mean, a bunch of them don't have it. So these are gonna get hit, dented, kind of beat up. So that's what happened here. So nothing's wrong. Like, fan works, everything works. It just got dented. So let's look at some information here. Electro Voice Q99, and this is a dual 2x900 watt 4 ohm amp, and then you can also bridge it to 1800 watts at 8 ohms, and then it does have 2 speak-on ports. You can go here and right here's where you can do dual mode, bridged, or parallel. I always used it on just one channel, but you know, if you buy it, it's up to you how you want to use it. So these are just a couple of things that are listed. We have the computers that are listed. We got the iPad. Let's turn down this light a little bit. Got the iPad, iMac, iMac number 2, MacBook Pro number 2, a AKG dual P220 setup with mic stands for an excellent podcast setup. That's what's over here. And then last but not least, I randomly have a Epson a projector. And I don't ever use this projector, so that's why I'm selling it. This is the Epson PowerLight Home Cinema 730 HD. And in the back of it, it has an HDMI port. It's got the old school computer port. S-video, then you got your left and right audio. I never used the USB on here. I'm not sure what that's for. And just ahead of time, if you want to know what lamp it takes the EL-PLP 78 lamp type. And it's great. You got the way to set it up here, focus, zoom. And the nice thing is it doesn't have a cap. It just has this little integrated door that will open up and cover the lens. Nice and neat. So thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the eBay channel on the bottom of this video. I'd love to sell you guys this equipment, help you out if you're needing a computer for video editing, laptop for DJing, or need some sound setup for podcast. All right, thank you guys so much for watching this quick video about all this gear and equipment. I forgot to mention that the Yamaha studio monitors on the left and right are on the list on the eBay account as well. If you guys would like to pick those up, they are in super mint condition as they just sit on a shelf and play music. So check them out. I'd love to sell it to you. If you have any questions, just post it in the comments below. Happy to get back with you. Thanks for watching.